Access Sacramento presents Hometown Sports Game of the Week. Major underwriting support this season for Hometown Sports Game of the Week on Access Sacramento is provided by the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. Access Sacramento also thanks Sharif Jewelers, fine jewelers since 1932. Sharif Jewelers, a longtime sponsor of community television. And Folsom Lake Honda, a proud sponsor of Access Sacramento's Hometown TV and Game of the Week, and a partner in our community. Folsom Lake Honda.
From the big house in downtown Sacramento, Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week will originate with the second game of our twin bill. The nightcap tonight will decide the Delta League Championship. It's Jesuit High and Davis for the Delta League title tonight. Welcome to Golden One Center. I'm Will James along with Lauren Goodman, and we have been anticipating this matchup the better part of the week, Lauren, and certainly this is going to be playoff intensity for sure.
This is two teams that have been anticipating each other all week. I just got to talk to both coaches, and they are excited, and they know what's at stake tonight.
Well, the last time these two teams met, it was at Jesuit, and the Marauders got off to a big lead early on, and then Davis stormed back and made a good game of it.
Well, that's how Davis is normally. They have a tradition of pushing and working, and then any team, they know how to work out. But in their last meeting, these two teams battled to the teeth, so tonight's going to be a good one.
Well, first year Jesuit head coach Tim Kelly said that a nice compliment, Davis just does not quit. They fight to the bitter end, and Davis head coach Daniel Gonzalez had equal praise for the Marauders, indicating that this do or die, so to speak, ball game is going to be very intense. So, the last outings for both teams, split decision, you might say. Tough Sheldon in a high-scoring battle handled Jesuit, and then Davis took out Pleasant Grove, and that tightened things up by one more game, leaving Davis a game shy, but able to forge a tie with a victory tonight. And the impact players will largely determine the outcome of tonight's game. For Jesuit High School, the major Marauders, they're on the spot to step it up.
Well, they're led by two outstanding sophomores with Silva and Rutherford, but then James Jones coming in a threat all over the court tonight. So the Marauders have a full pack with these impact players.
Well, we're going to show you a special graphic later about Jack Jones and his scoring proficiency. Now, on the flip side, head coach Dan Gonzalez of Davis, he's got his big three too, and a couple of special players there that you're going to have to keep an eye on.
Well, look at that name on the bottom, Domes. He is a leaper out of the gym. But they also have Cody Taylor and Asta, where they work together in a guard tandem, and they rotate over there at Davis, so it's whoever is in at that moment has a hot hand.
Unlike any other team I've seen around the area, head coach Dan Gonzalez plays 10 or 12 and substitutes 5 at a time and frequently. So you're going to have to stay on your toes to follow this one, as will we. So hang in there. Just ahead, our nightcap for the Delta League title on the boys' side. Jesuit taking on Davis. Stay with us.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
No doubt you're going places, young lady.
Thank you. And thank you for the interview as well. I can imagine it was the last thing that you wanted to do after such a long campaign meeting.
You really are a very intelligent young woman. You're very smooth.
You're very smooth yourself.
You have no idea.
Nice to have you with us this evening. We're at Golden One Center for Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week, and our nightcap is bound to be a doozy. Jesuit and Davis playing for the Delta League crown right now. Jesuit a slim one-game lead over the Blue Devils, but that could change tonight.
Mayhem and chaos and intensity, just on the simple fact that these two teams know what is at stake and they are going head to head. As long as they have known each other, they've been playing each other and having tough battles. So tonight won't be any short of that.
And again, a reminder, the first time they played was over at Jesuit High School. It was a 5-point win for the host Marauders. And now tonight, the rematch is here in the Big House. And let's take a look at the brain trust for each of these two ball clubs.
Well, our coaching counterparts for tonight, Tim Kelly, first-year coach. He's 19-7 so far, and he's succeeding John Rotz as the head coach, who was a 2015 to 2018 coach, and now he's seeking his 20th victory tonight if he can get it done. On the other side, they have Daniel Gonzalez in his 20th season. 15 recorded on max preps, only 140 wins, but his best season came in 2013 when he went 16-11. He has been 0-2 in playoffs, but his team is right there in the midst of things, and they have a great leader in Daniel Gonzalez.
They do indeed. Not many 20-year coaching veterans around, and certainly a tip of the cap to Daniel Gonzalez, head coach of Davis High School. And you mentioned John Rotz, having been succeeded by Tim Kelly in his 3 years. Coach Rotz, 62-27 with the Marauders. Well, our officials are going to have to really do the job tonight. Our trio, consisting of referee Matt Amaral and umpires Aaron Dickerson and Tyler Phillips, will have to keep their laces tight. Crowd continuing to stream into Golden One Center for this showdown. And we'll be right back to take a look at starting lineups and brace ourselves for the opening tip-off.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. Nearly half of all cancers can be prevented. That's right, half. Nearly 50%, mostly by making small everyday changes in your diet and controlling your weight, walking more, eating less, and eating foods that help you and your family to seriously reduce the risk of cancer. And of course, by not smoking. Visit the Cancer Prevention Together We Can website and get a free 30-day planner filled with tips, recipes, stats, and more about protecting your family. Go to prevent50.org.
Hi, I'm Lourdes Stefan, host of Univision's Sal y Pimienta. Cancer doesn't just change the way you feel, it changes the way you look. From losing your hair, even your eyebrows, to changes in your skin and nails, cancer treatment can rob you of your confidence and self-esteem. But Look Good, Feel Better changes all that. More than 800,000 women have learned how to address the appearance side effects of cancer treatment through our workshops. Visit lookgoodfeelbetter.org to find a free workshop near you. Let Look Good, Feel Better help you feel like you again.
Wonderful job by that Davis choir. Let's take a look at the starting fives for tonight's key contest. For the Jesuit Marauders, who check in at 19-8, 9-2. In the Delta League, they'll open with a guard set of Isa Silva, Nico Verga, Jack Jones, guard wing Brandon Rutherford, and post Sam Daly. Nice five right there, undersized but tough. And for Daniel Gonzalez and the Davis Blue Devils, Kobe Standifer, Arcel Rusanganwa, Cody Taylor, Dom's their post, and Joey Asta the power forward. Dom's has impressed us to a great degree when we covered Davis back in December at the Folsom Invitational Tournament. His leaping ability as an undersized post at just 6'3" was spectacular.
The kid can jump out of the gym. And this is not any type of exaggeration. Like, he jumps out of the gym on every play. Not just when he's trying to go dunk, not when he's just trying to go score, when he's blocking shots, when he's playing defense. Like, it will be noticeable immediately.
Yes, it will. He really caught our attention on countless occasions with his jumping ability and devastating shot blocking. So his main concern, stay out of foul trouble.
Yes, and tonight I think it's going to be way tighter, maybe way more a lot focus from the referees and the official crew tonight, because they know tonight is for a league title.
Next dead ball. Okay, both clubs on the court for the center jump. And we'll take a look. Doms versus Daly. Doms with the tip.
He saw right there.
We are underway. Cody Taylor sends it on the left side. Now back on top. Deep J on the way. Short. Tap out, and the Marauders have it. Full speed, fumbled away, turnover Jesuit. Jack Jones unable to grab the handle on that one. Turnover Jesuit.
Now the Marauders have a combination of crew that are all even height, even built, kind of even looking, but they all work really hard. Where Davis is going to have a combination of guys rotating in at a high frequency.
Each team now with an early turnover. Full court pressure shown here by Davis. Jones around the double. Feeds low. They beat the press. Reverse layup cashed in by Rutherford. 2-0 Jesuit. Taylor. Wow. Chancy pass. Standiford to the corner now. Jumper on the way. A miss and a Rutherford rebound after the miss by Doms. Tap away. Good hands. Out of bounds to Jesuit though. Scrappy Kobe Standiford with the D. So Rutherford inbounds into the backcourt. He gets a return from Jones. Stop and go. A miss. Doms with the board. 2-0 Jesuit, but Davis on the attack. Reverse layup missed. Nice offensive board, but the putback wild and missed on the shot taken by Joey Asta.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at that scrap. That is intensity. That is playoff intensity.
Win or go home right now, and everybody's feeling the pressure. And the Davis fans are hyped right now after they get a turnover on that play.
Here's another look. 1st and 10. Do it again.
It's pure travel. It's pure travel by Jones. He literally picked the ball up and ran with it, but I'm calling a jump ball and it's staying Jesuit.
Well, Arcel Rusunganwa and Jack Jones mixing it up early. Jesuit has the rock. Spin move as Jones gets away from the pressure. Pull up Jay on the way. Down! 5-0.
Oh, we're at store for a show tonight.
Davis turnover. Jack Jones, and we'll show you a graphic on him later. Left open, and that is a cardinal sin. Push it hard up the floor. Good try on the miss, though, by Silva. Full speed, back the other way. Push it, and a tap away. Good hands by Nico Verga. So Jesuit off to a good start at 5-0. Davis, an important possession here to try to get on the board. It'll be Cody Taylor to inbound, baseline right for the Blue Devils. And we're getting an adjustment on the clock. Here we go. Standiford, a bad pass. Turnover Davis, number 3.
And Davis is completely off, not playing like the normal selves, no communication. Guys aren't in sync, so maybe the big house is having an effect on them, and they'll get more adjusted and acclimated. You see Tim Kelly looking on, trying to lead his team through this press.
So Silva gets away from it, goes to the corner to Jones in a crowd and a kick out. Here's a J on the way, around and out on the miss by Silva, 1 and done. Doms with the board. Cody Taylor defended by Verga. Fumbled out of bounds on an unforced turnover. That's number 4 on Davis.
And here they all come.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Daniel Gonzalez will let you play through your stint. And is not worried because he has 5 guys ready to go.
Tilmatine, Ziegler, Voss, Yee, and Ziegler into the ball game for the Blue Devils. So here's Silva pushing up the floor. Nice blow by. Snap it to the corner. Rutherford deflected and grabbed. That's a Jesuit turnover. Transition. Davis, a runner, missed. 1 and done. on the shot taken by Voss. At the other end, Silva scores and draws the foul.
That's two hard falls for Silva, just trying to catch his breath.
Nice lead pass there. Tilmatine with the foul, but great concentration there. So already a 7-0 hole dug by Davis with the shovel from Jesuit. 8-0 now. Drive it, blocked out of there. Tough D by Verga. So the Blue Devils will inbound from the corner. On top handling, Joey Voss. Deep right side gunning, a miss taken there by Prussell. Rutherford boards it. Drive it, kick it. Jones wheels and kicks back. Here's Rutherford. Miss. Leaping rebound, Daly, and sticks it back in. A 10-0 opening burst. Just what Davis did not want to have happen. And there is a deep 3-ball gunned in by Joey Voss to break the ice for Davis. Badly needed. Break the press. Jones, drive it, lay it, missed, tipped in, and follow up there by Silva.
Silva already being a presence and the natural leader he is for Jesuit.
Silva is going to be called for a foul. But his 5 points have helped build a 12-3 lead. Here comes another fresh 5 for the Blue Devils. Inbound from the far side. Taylor sends it to Standifer. Partially blocked on that jumper. Grabbed by Silva. Lead pass ahead for Rutherford. Blocked! Blocked clean.
Blocked, clean, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Alternating possession to Davis. Here's the play. Joey Asta.
And you talk about hustle. You talk about effort. You talk about heart. That was a good play right there for Davis.
Well, Tim Kelly says they just do not give up. Jump shot on the way, a long miss. Nice position, follow up, down, Joey Afta. 12-5, jumper on the way. Rutherford in and out on a 3-ball. Push it up the floor, Standifer. To the corner, Taylor guns away, air ball long. And a brush foul as Jones is knocked down. So Doms picks up the foul, his first. We'll keep an eye on that. Into the ball game for Jesuit, 6'4" junior Kyle Anderson. Also into the ball game, Chris Hawley, number 4. Silva defended out of there, and Doms with the slap away.
Oh, there was 3 Blue Devils there anyway, but Dom's in the right position, ready to block it, and there's a good anticipator. Now you see him leaping and blocking.
Hawley with the deep inbound. It goes to Jones straight away, defended by Standifer. Hawley to Silva, snap it around. Kyle Anderson to Jones, baseline J, Rebound bobbled, but gathered. Joey Asta has the rock, send it ahead. Cody Taylor.
I need Davis right now to just settle into their offense and play aggressive, but grab a hold of the ball.
Missed on the drive, and a follow-up shot by Asta blocked. Kicked ball out of bounds. It'll go to the Marauders. Jesuit on top, 12-5. Holly to inbound. Tight double team pressure there. A near steal. Silva gets it to Holly though. They snap it. Corner jumper falls short by Jones.
And we're kind of seeing the extended pressure from Davis now affect the Marauders.
3 ball taken and missed by Doms. Lead pass. Silva leaks out a layup. Down.
And the kid is on a tangent, and he can score in dozens.
Fresh troops coming onto the floor for Davis. It's been an up and down pace from the very beginning of this game. 14-5. Jesuits had the better of it. Quite a bit of that attributable to 4 early Davis turnovers. Rusinganwa on the drive, fouled. Daly picks up his first foul. Non-shooting, they'll inbound from the far side in the person of Rand Tilmatine. Joey Voss handling. Power drive, whistle, and a brush. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Verga.
And Coach Gonzalez has a very interesting way of putting his rotations together. It's never the same 5, and he rotates around his key players in this 10-man rotation.
Joey Voss, a corner 3. His second of the quarter. It trims the deficit now. It's 14-8. Out of bounds. It's a Jesuit turnover. Number 4 on the Marauders, both teams with 4. Push it up the floor quick, Joey Voss. Guns it away. A miss this time. Good rebounding position there by Daly. 1 and done. Power drive, kick out. Here's Holly. Corner jumper is a 3. 17-8 Marauders. High post, give and go. Deflected out of bounds by one of the Marauders, so Davis will keep the rock. And more Blue Devil subs. Just a minute left here in a rapidly played first quarter. But we're very happy to have you with us here at the Golden One Center for Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week. This is a Delta League battle for first place. Muscle shot, short, follow it, power, another miss, do it again, third try, down.
Wow. Is all I can say on that last play is wow. He got hacked, he got slapped, he got pushed, and he got called for the offensive foul.
Joey Asta, that is what I call power forward. Here's a break up and steal, look out, 1 and 1. Reverse layup is sweetly put in
Another
by
exhibit
Doms.
of that kid's ability to just jump. He hung in the air for at least 3 seconds.
17-10. Whistle and a foul. Here's another look at that sequence that was just tremendous.
And that was slap on the arm. Again, slap on the arm. No position to call that.
Joey Asta, a monster on that sequence there. At the high post, Kyle Anderson splits 2 defenders, and it's a reach-in foul. They're going to call Taylor. 2 fouls now on Cody Taylor. And 5 team fouls on the Blue Devils. Loose ball all over the court. Marauders are going to hold on to the rock there, but boy, oh boy.
They're going to have to try to find a way to hold on to the rock, but credit to Davis's defense right now, and their extended pressure causing some mayhem for the Marauders.
1 second left. short on the runner by Silva. We've played one, and it has been full of action. Jesuit on top, 17-10. We'll be back for more of the Hometown Sports Game of the Week.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Welcome back. We are in the big house this evening, aka Golden One Center, and we open second quarter action here in a Delta League battle for first place. Jesuit versus Davis. Right now the Marauders on top, and this has been a very intense beginning for this contest, as we expected.
Oh, you feel the pressure and you understand these two teams are playing for something.
Nice dish. Daly with the bucket. His first hoop. A miss from long range. Tough rebounding by Davis. Follow up. Well done effort, resulting in a foul.
Davis has the inside advantage, but right now the Marauders are being more crafty in the guard area.
Tilmatine at the stripe, drops number one. Let's take another look at the play. Offensive rebounding.
Tilmatine got it because he had the extra effort and got in the right position for offense. Then an easy bump on the head gets him back to the free throw line.
2 out of 2 from the stripe, so the Blue Devils answer and continue their full court pressure. 19-12 Jesuit, full blast. Jones send it to Rutherford, baseline drive, missed. Rebound bobbled away, grabbed by Daly, who sticks it in. Very intense ball game thus far. I imagine it'll be this way the entire game. Travel and a turnover called against Davis.
That was an easy read for Voss. Again, another strip for Voss.
A missed layup on the drive, rebounded by Jones, who travels from here to there. Turnover Jesuit. The intensity and pace of this game has gotten both clubs out of sync. Back-to-back turnovers now. Okay, so they call a foul on Tilmatine, non-shooting.
There's been some very interesting plays back-to-back for
Break
both
the
teams.
press, Daly's loose. Easy money, he's got 6 straight points, 8 for the game. Dump it low, power move inside. Nice bank shot knocked in there by Ryan Hackey. Jones, a kick out and a poor pass intended for Silva. Marauder turnover.
And the technical was just called, I think, on Voss.
Well, we said a number of times how intense and how spirited this game would be based on the nature of the two teams and the importance of this game. A little conference here with Davis coach Daniel Gonzalez getting explanation from Matt Amaral. Coach Gonzalez looking rather perplexed at present. A veteran in his 20th season as head coach of Davis. That's 20. So Voss gets hit with the technical.
And then there's a foul or a delayed game warning on the other side.
That puts Silva at the stripe, and he drops the free throw. He'll be up there for seconds. And he's got them both. 25-14. Marauders will have the rock. Hawley at midcourt, far side, inbounds to Issa Silva. Jones turns the corner, takes it down the slot, and misses the bank. Rebound stolen away. Rutherford with the quick end, slapped out of there, rejected. Fast break, Dobbs misses the slam. Wow.
There's some athleticism going on around here in the big house right now. Some young guys playing like some big guys.
Joey Asta's block was outrageous, but they couldn't capitalize on the missed dunk at the other end. Timeout on the court. We're just going to hold it right here and see if we can gather. But this game taking the same similarity of the first matchup over at Jesuit, where the Marauders broke out to an early, significant lead, only to see Davis come back strong at him in the second half.
And I think that's because Davis has a team collective effort, and it takes a little bit longer for the team to get going and the team to get in rhythm, where Jesuit has more individual guys that can play and go one-on-one and create like Silva.
Well, let's take a look at some of the key components that Lauren outlined for tonight's ball game.
Inside scoring. Doms needed to get that dunk, but there's been multiple opportunities due to second chance shots. Look at the inside scoring. And then there's going to have to be a multiple set of scorers tonight, considerably on the Davis side, because when they have a team effort collectively, when they have guys, multiple guys in the double-digit area, they can score. And then defensive success. Who's going to be able to capitalize off their defensive stops?
We shall see. Meantime, Jesuit, in the person of Hawley, will inbound just in front of the Marauder bench. Double team on Jones immediately, but he turns the corner on Stanifer, and up court, it's picked off. Doms with that leaping ability. Down the slot. Yes.
And there he goes with the scoring ability.
25-16. Silva is having a big first half. Sends it to the corner, now back outside. 5:35 mark, still early second. Delta League is no joke. Silva splits the D and draws a foul. Stanifer picks up his first foul. 17 fouls. Bonus free throwing upcoming for Silva and the Marauders.
And that's not just because Davis is fouling a lot, but they're way more aggressive on the defensive end. They have the extended pressure where they picked up a few fouls, and then they've had a few chippy fouls under the rim.
So Silva cannot cash the bonus. Open daylight gunning, a long miss taken there. Silva on the run, one-on-one, step through, travel.
And that was kind of strange. He didn't even get an opportunity to get in his full stride before they called travel.
Henry Siegler had some decent position on that. Now here's Cody Taylor starting the offense. Dom at the high post, whistle. So Silva's going to be called for his second foul away from the ball. Non-shooting, far side inbound will come from Joey Asta, who's already left his mark on this game. So Verga in, Silva out with the 2 fouls. Cody Taylor, dump it low, losing his balance. Joey Asta, it's a turnover. Stolen back, Stanford, Doms, down.
And Davis is giving the extra effort right now, diving on the floor, willing to make any type of sacrifice because they know what it means to win this game.
The press has paid off with some turnovers and also with expended energy by the Marauders. Short on the jumper is Rutherford. Flat foot rebound, Taylor. Riding him, Verga, and he's going to be called for the foul.
And that's who Davis needs to get going as well. Cody Taylor's kind of had to sit back and allow his team to kind of get it together and get in the groove. But when he plays big, he's an advantage for Davis as well.
So Cody Taylor at the stripe. He's going to shoot a couple here. And drops number 1. Another look at the play.
Well, he just put the ball on the floor and kind of gave him a little, I'm bigger than you, and got away with it.
Number 2 is short, but a nice offensive rebound, Stanifer. They reset. Fadeaway Jay, a missed. Offside rebound, tapped by Taylor. Doms, Jay, wobbles out. Tough luck. Rebound knocked out by Davis.
There's no worries for Davis. They just got to be able to maintain. Are they in a good enough shape to maintain the pressure and the intensity? And as you see Coach Kelly looking on, he wants his team to play better and clean this game up.
Jones to Rutherford. We're on the flip side of quarter number 2 here at the 3:45. Silva through traffic. Got a whistle. So Taylor's going to be clipped for his 3rd foul, while Silva returns to the foul line for the 4th time.
And you can tell that their team for Jesuit made a dramatic shift. This kid last year was just a freshman, role player, but dynamic. And now he's the bread and butter because he's carrying his team right now. They have a big league, and it's not all credited to him, but he is playing a leadership role that's not seen out of a lot of sophomores, especially at Jesuit.
1 out of 2 from there. 26-16, driving layup is missed, but a foul on the play. And Tilmatine wondering how he missed that layup. Now 3 fouls on Sam Daly, that's huge. And they'll probably send in Kyle Anderson to get Daly off the floor with still 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Tilmatine has...
Well, Tilmatin's finding a way anyway to be a part of this game, whether it's rebounding, whether it's putting the ball on the deck and getting a way to get to the basket. He's doing the intangibles for his team right now.
4 out of 4 from the foul line. Badly needed points. 26-21. Verga. Now Rutherford. Backcourt weave by the Marauders. Picked off. Another turnover by Jesuit on the interception there by Hackey. That's 10 turnovers on the Marauders. Tilmatine snaps it to the corner. Baseline drive. Pops out on the drive by Rusanganwa. but a whistle and a foul. Kyle Anderson.
And you're wondering why Davis got back in this game? They made 2 adjustments. 1, the extended pressure, and 2, they've been crashing the offensive rebounds. They're finding ways to get to the basketball, and Jesuit has not adjusted to making any stops or boxing out and preventing these second chance opportunities.
Into the ball game, a player just promoted this week, number 40, Isaiah Conlon. A miss there on 1-and-1. Verga, kick out to Holly. A quick step by Silva, gets him loose on the drive, blocked, and last touch by Silva. Blue Devils have it.
That was a big play. If we had the instant replay, I know it's coming back to us, but blocked it, and it went off Silva's body to get the possession back.
Inside feed, turnover.
And we see it here. Coming down the middle, blocks it till it's off Silva's body, and then they get the possession back, but they can't turn it over.
Verga pushes to the corner and sends it back on top. Holly to Jones. Well short. Rebound by Conlon. Here come the Blue Devils. High post. Hard drive, runner high off the glass. A miss taken by Voss. Verga way ahead. Jones in the corner, surrounded. Tapped away. Silva down. 3 ball.
Silva's that guy.
Sophomore sensation. Back the other way. A miss there by Voss, but nice offensive board by Conlon. Down the slot. Tilmatine kicks out. Rusanganwa back to Tilmatine. A miss on the 3. Silva boards it.
And that's something we haven't seen really in this first half of basketball, because Davis likes to put up a lot of threes, but they just have to adjust to playing in the big house.
Good hustle by both players. Jesuit will hold on to it.
Now, well, that's 2 plays. The Marauders have been almost falling over with the basketball, and then they've become jump balls. So what the 50-50 plays are going to play a factor as well tonight, because Davis is obviously extending the effort and the pressure, and they're going to have to adjust in how they're playing right now and responding for Jesuit.
Jones to Rutherford. In the key runner, a miss. 1 and done. Snap it ahead. Fast break. Oh, another missed dunk by Doms. They get it back. He fires from the corner. A miss. A 3rd try as Staniford boards it for Davis.
And I think he's going to have to make an adjustment right now. He's at the biggest house, the biggest stage. And this is not a easy rodeo to deal with, as well as if you're a dunker.
I think some depth perception and a too quick of a takeoff step on both occasions.
Yes, he's trying to anticipate it. He's trying to soar through the sky like he normally does, but this is not a normal rim, and you have to make a little adjustment to your approach. I think he does need to take off a little bit later. He's taking off really soon and kind of giving him a throw-off on the dunks so that he can make those.
We've seen a number of little mini consultations here among our game officials assigned by the NCOA. Davis inbound. Staniford defended there by Holly. Cross him over. Taylor playing with 3 fouls. Snaps it to Staniford. Doms. Tough shot, missed. Offside board. Here come the Marauders. Silva, runner pops out. Nice defensive glass work there. Fumbled out of bounds, turnover Davis. 25 seconds left here in the half. Want to remind you, Lauren Goodman will be interviewing our head coaches at the halftime intermission. Turnover number 8 on Davis. Got 11 on Jesuit. Wow, bodies hitting the deck, 3 of them. Jones tied up, gets it to Holly, 17 seconds. Here's Silva, badgered there by Tough D. To the corner, Jones, a 3-ball gunner. Here he comes, drives it, gets tied up and loses it, and that is the half. Jesuit leading it 29-21 in a highly spirited first half that had every bit of playoff intensity, as this is a battle for the Delta League crown. Jesuit in first place, Davis in second, 1 game back. Major importance on the outcome of this contest. It was Issa Silva carrying the load for Jesuit in that first half. I believe Lauren has a special guest lined up. Lauren?
Well, Will, I'm here with Daniel Gonzalez, coach. You guys came out and played tremendous defense. What led to those defensive stops?
We're trying to put a lot of pressure on them, and we're going to mix up that pressure. We think it'll get to them, and you saw we tried to play a lot of different bodies. We're going to try to wear them out, and the spots were there, and we just missed some easy buckets.
Any adjustments that you need to make immediately to get back in this game coming into the third?
Not really. I think we were getting the looks we want. I think we're going to wear them down. I'm pretty confident we're going to have a good second half.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. Will.
Thank you very much. That is the sound of a confident head coach there. There are 2 halves to play in this game. First half went to Jesuit, but a long way to go. So stay with us. We'll be back for more halftime activities here on the Hometown Sports Game of the Week.
So how was work?
It was 1,300 hours. My math class from 302 was in the trenches. Davy Roth had it the worst. Fractions were coming at him left and right. He just didn't get the damn things.
2 days ago, I tried to teach him what 1/4 of 1/2 was using different sizes of blocks.
Yesterday, I tried again by dividing up pizza. Both missions failed.
Oh, no.
But today, I was ready. I created a combat math game where the only way to beat the enemy is to out-fraction them. Davy conquered every last denominator.
My game was so successful, the principal is deploying it to math squadrons all over the school. Anywho, how was your day?
Oh, today my boss treated the office to salad wraps.
Salad wraps.
I know.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul,
Estimated time 47 hours.
they will beg,
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
they will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back. Nice to have you with us tonight as Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week comes to you from downtown Sacramento at the Golden One Center. And this is our nightcap of our twin bill in a Delta League battle for first place. Jesuit at the intermission holding on to a 29-21 lead. Should be a great second half. And I believe we can turn our attention to Lauren Goodman. She is standing by with a special guest. Lauren?
Well, Will, as we're looking at the Davis cheerleaders right now, I'm getting an opportunity to talk with the Davis athletic director. Now, tonight is full of activities. Can you talk about some of the people that are here tonight supporting Davis?
Yeah, we're lucky to have the Magicals, Magical Choir, the amazing singing group, sing our national anthem. The pep band is here, which is always a great time, a good high school atmosphere for sports. The dance team, the cheerleaders, getting ready for their competition coming up. Matter of fact, I think they're leaving tomorrow for Southern California. So just a whole lot of things going on besides the sports. They get involved, and we've got a great student crowd here as well. So it's a great night.
Well, tonight it's always exciting to play at Golden One and be on Golden One. How excited has the athletes been leading up to tonight?
You know, this is a night we always look forward to, especially as an athlete. You get an opportunity to kind of get to the big stage and feel like, you know, some of those guys on TV and girls on TV sometimes, and in front of your entire community and even more. So it's just a really exciting night, and it was perfect to fall on one of the last league games of the year, and now it means something.
Now, I know it takes a lot of work to put this together and plan this, but how important is it to you as an athletic director to continue to make this happen and work with St. Francis and work with Jesuit so that your students can have this opportunity?
Yeah, you know, first and foremost, I think the King staff do an unbelievable job helping us out, making this real smooth. But it's so important for our community. Obviously, it's a little bit of a rivalry. Since I took this job 5 years ago, it's been nothing but a great relationship with Greg and Mark over at Jesuit and St. Francis. And it also helps, you know, to see our kids interact with each other, have a little rivalry, but it's still a fun time and respectful of all schools involved. So, you know, it's a great night.
Now, we got to highlight the boys because we're watching the boys game right now. Over this tenure of you being with Daniel Gonzalez and your 5 years being here, and the boys at this point in the Delta League, how proud of you of their growth and their progression, just being in that second slot, and then tonight being for a league title?
Yeah, I'm so proud of the guys, so proud of Dan and his coaching staff, not only for, you know, getting into a league title game, but if you knew what went on behind the scenes, importance of academics, character development of the guys, to see them get the payoff now on the stage that they're at is, you know, just really exciting for us in the school.
Thank you so much for giving me a little of your time. Will.
Thank you very much, Lauren. Certainly well stated there by Jeff Lawrenson. And we have in store for us a Power Pack second half, but let's give you a quick review of what happened in our opener tonight, and that was the girls matchup, St. Francis taking on the Davis Blue Devils. And as you see, part of the halftime entertainment here at Golden One Center, it was the Davis girls handling things and emerging with a 44-34 victory over St. Francis in a ball game that was much tighter than that final 10-point spread that really was pushed out in the final 90 seconds or so to become a 10-point. And in that ball game, senior guard Alex Agnew was our player of the game. She came up big, 15 points, and 12 of those were in the second half, including 10 in the fourth quarter when they were able to finally clinch the game and pull away from the Troubadours at the finish. But in tonight's first half of the boys' game, intensity to the maximum extent, and though Jesuit is on top by 8, I do not believe they were able to match Davis's intensity and their aggressive physical play that was abundant in that first half on virtually every play. So that might be a topic of conversation in the Jesuit locker room as we see the Marauders coming out. And just to give you an idea of how close the race is right now and the importance of this game, here's the Delta League standings. You see Jesuit with a very narrow one-game lead over Davis, and if they are able to hold on, then they'll be the outright champs. If Davis emerges victorious in this game, they'll go to a multi-point tiebreaker system that already researched diligently by Jesuit Athletic Director Greg Harkos. The first 5 elements of the tiebreaker criteria have been neutralized, evened up, So it all comes down to if a tie does manifest, then it would be a coin flip to determine who becomes the Delta League champs. Can you imagine that? After months of hard play and this and that, and could be a coin toss that finally settles the issue. But Davis has a long way to go in making up the 8-point deficit, but they've got an entire half to do it, while Jesuit has got an entire half to hang on to this lead and win the Delta League title. So Tim Kelly and the Marauders came out late. I'm quite sure that Lauren may have gotten a word with Coach Kelly and the gist of what they discussed at halftime.
Well, I just got to talk to Tim Kelly coming in. He wants his team to handle the basketball better and handle their pressure. He knows that Davis has an extended pressure right now that has gotten to the Marauders, and he said that he wants his team to take care of the basketball and handle the press better.
Let's see if they're able to do so. Meantime, Cody Taylor starts the offense for Davis, working with Joey Asta and company. Stanifer has been active in all regards tonight. Asta to Taylor. Doms traveled from here to there. Turnover Davis, unforced on the first play. That's the Blue Devils' 9th turnover. Jesuit with 11. And here's the full court pressure. Silva just blows right past the defense. Blocked. Doms with the rejection.
And there's Dom showing his leaping ability again, and then his anticipation and timing. It's almost excellent.
Stanifer wheels and deals. Off balance, Jay misses. Silva rebound up the floor to JJ. Jones in the paint, tied up, kicks out. Baseline jumper missed by Anderson, but they rebound. Left wide open, and Jones kills a three.
Easy knockdown, too, for him. Good rotation by Silva and finding him.
32-21. Quite sure Coach Gonzalez was hopeful that Davis could get on the board first and with some scoring punch early on here, but there's a sweet drive banked home, Joey Asta. Silva around the corner beats the press and cross courts it to Anderson. There's the cutter, Jones, and Daly finds him.
Nice patience by the Marauders in executing their offense right now, and they got 2 easy buckets.
I believe this is the first time they played. Nice driving layup there. Asta's
really nice on the advantage for Davis right now. He's in the back line of the press, so he's being an anticipator as well.
I think this is the first time Jesuit has played Daly and Kyle Anderson together.
Well, they just made the switch and called Kyle Anderson in as we were walking in and coming in. When I was talking to Coach Kelly, they said they were going to make that adjustment and put him in, so they saw something in an advantage that they wanted to execute, and now that's why we're seeing this lineup.
I would have thought that by going with both post players that it was to try to neutralize Davis beating him up on the glass. First free throw good by Kyle Anderson.
And that's the first immediate adjustment you need to do as a coach or as a program when you guys are getting out rebound. Maybe go with the double tandem of the bigs, gives you an advantage of rebounding, but then you also limit yourself in a little bit of your offense because maybe they don't have that same offensive package.
2 out of 2 for Anderson. 36-25, teams alternating points. Cross court. Rusenganwa straight up on Daly. Wheel inside, a poor pass. Out of bounds, Davis turnover.
Can't think passing that move. When you make a spin move, you gotta go score that thing.
Token pressure that time. Hawley ready to come in off the bench. Here's Anderson now giving to Verga. Back cut Jones, blocked, but it's going to be a foul called in disbelief. Is Hackey.
And right now, Jesuit is just being patient and looking for the backdoor cuts. As you see Jones getting another backdoor cut.
Well, Jones has come alive here in the third quarter after being limited to 3 points in the first half. That was on an early 3-ball. 1 out of 2 from there, but 6 points in the quarter. Rusanganwa short on the corner, Jay, no follow. Got a whistle. Daly, that I believe is foul number 4.
And they're going with the young guard instead of size.
Well, I thought they were already getting pounded on the boards in the first half.
The thing about it is Davis has to take advantage of it. They haven't got a consecutive run yet. They're getting offensive rebounds, but they got to turn some of them to points, and they have the size advantage to do it.
Chancey pass, Tillman-Teen, a wild pass out of bounds. Turnover Davis, number 11.
Too many people looking to pass when they have wide open opportunities to shoot. And when you get shot attempts up, you get an opportunity to do what you've been killing them at all game, offensive rebounds.
Up the floor, Silva, big speed, long reach, a miss. And he cannot come back in. Give it to Davis. Those are some long strides by that sophomore.
That kid is so long. I know he does not look like it, but his hands are enormous. Feet are enormous. Arms and ligaments long, almost touching the ground. So he has a nice size to do plays like that.
Stanifer with Silva guarding him. Hawley defending on the perimeter. Down the slot, Joey Asta.
Joey Asta has woke up as well in his second half.
Extended pressure now. Hawley has it tapped away, but Taylor can't save it.
Taylor, go grab the basketball instead of trying to dribble the basketball. Maybe he would have got that one.
Far side inbound goes to Kyle Anderson. One dribble and give it up. I don't want it. Silva defended by Doms. We're on the flip side of quarter number 3 at the 3-5-0. Verga nearly stolen away on some shaky ball handling there. Corner jumper, Silva down.
This kid's a scorer. This kid is a scorer, and I mean lights out.
Stanifer misses the 3-ball. Tough luck on the roll. Rebound, Kyle Anderson. Jesuit pushes. Verga, snap it to the corner. Silva, standing out of bounds, turns it over. As part of our big crown here this evening for this key matchup.
Brightening some serious faces up right now.
Nearly stolen, but jump shot missed. No follow, but Stanifer cleans it up.
Nether Davis, offensive rebound.
Stop and go. Taylor dump it, layup, down. Doms. Nice dish by Taylor. (40-29). Anderson doubled, tries to work it inside. 2 deflections, but it goes to Silva. Tapped away by Stanifer. Time out, Jesuit, on the quick call from Tim Kelly. It comes at the 2:29 mark, third quarter. And so far, Davis has been unable to chip into that lead.
No, they're not, because they cannot capitalize off the things that are making them have an advantage right now. They're doing something probably different than normally. They usually shoot shots, make threes, rotate heavily. Right now, they're dominating ridiculously on the offensive boards, and they just need to put them back up. Turn and face and put the ball back in the rim. There would be a difference in the game right now if they were capitalizing on at least 2 or 3 more of those offensive rebounds.
That would definitely be a significant adjustment in their scoring. Verga inbounds to Jones, who fumbles, gets it back, misses a wild shot, and Doms rebounds. Snap it ahead, stolen by Silva. Turnover Davis. 13 of them now for the game. A dozen by Jesuit. Jones, a miss. Doms rebounds, snap it ahead on the outlet. 2 and 1. Verga's back, a layup down. Joey Asta.
Asta showing his ball handling ability, freezing Celia on that last play.
40-31. Davis hanging around here. Late third, minute 50 to go. Jump shot on the way and missed by Silva. Asta boards it.
And you got to kind of live and die by it.
Dana for a missed 3. Asta's after it, but grabbed by Kyle Anderson. Long outlet to Silva. 2 on 1. Jones, hesitation layup.
And it's a minute 25, but a good run right here by Davis could get them right back into things.
Who's guarding Asta? The bucket's good, and he's fouled on the play by Jones.
And right now, there's a lot of confusion for Jesuit on who they're guarding. There's 3 or 4 plays where Asta's been wide open or somebody else has been wide open. And there's been multiple conversations by players on the court saying, who are you guarding? So we got to fix it right now, Marauders.
Asta, air ball free throw, cannot complete the 3-point play, but he's got 8 of the Davis 10 in this quarter.
He was tired before he even shot that shot. So hopefully he'll get a deep breath in the next minute or so he can come back and be a spark for Davis.
Anderson to Jones. Minute 10 to go in the third. Holly. Here's Silva. Misses the bank that nearly wobbled home, but he's fouled on the play.
And there's a lot of plays, if we could get the camera on Tim Kelly, there's a lot of plays where him as a coach, he's doing the cringe, and he sees that Silva is obviously a star in the making, if not already a star. But always when you have those young players and those players that are talented, you see it looking on right now, you have to be able to live or die with what the mistakes they make. You know that the upside is going to be to your advantage, but when you are sometimes, getting in the hot streak as a player, some shots you may think are good as a player and your coach may not be, but it's just funny to watch his interactions with Silva. They have a great relationship, and you can tell that he's really invested in him.
Jumper on the way. Boom! Doms on the offside, crammed it up to his elbows.
And that's all he was waiting for. He timed it perfectly and got the slam easily with nobody in sight.
Here's a break up and steal. 2 on 1. Got a reach and a foul on Burridge.
And there's something about dunks. Here we go. See it again. Offensive rebounding. Crucial.
You got to be in position to do it, and he was. Oh, my goodness.
Up. I don't know if he was nervous about his first 2 dunks not being successful, but he slammed it with some authority on that one.
Colin Yee at the stripe. Drops the first free throw, and we're seeing the first of a little Davis mini streak here, sparked by defense. 2 out of 2.
The coach talked about that at halftime. He knows that defense is going to be their winning ticket tonight, and they're going to have to play strong and aggressive, and when they're not getting points off their defense, they're not really as good as they could be.
Foul, Joey Asta brushed Silva there.
Easy call. No closeouts at all. No choppiness. And Silva's too good. He's too good as a scorer offensively to not generate a bump. He almost plays like he's an NBA point guard, how he's able to use his body to create contact and move within the defense.
Non-shooting foul, so the Marauders inbound. It goes to Jones. Now Silva with 25 seconds in the quarter. Who are they going to try to free up? 20 seconds. High post, Kyle Anderson. Burridge snaps it to Silva. Drive on Rusanganawa. Missed the reverse. Tip in twice. The second one cashed in by Anderson. Nearly the long bomb, but we have played 3. And this one continues to be intense. Jesuit 45, Davis 37. Stick with us.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
We enter the fourth quarter at Golden One Center. Nice to have you with us for the nightcap of Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week tonight. A doubleheader. And right now, in the early moments of the fourth quarter, Jesuit trying to hang on to an 8-point lead.
And you see immediately Davis comes out with the run and jump.
Jones driving on Tilmatine, now pulls it up. That Davis defense creating some frantic play.
Oh, it's a lot sharper and crisper right now as Jesuit's trying to move the ball around and easily lane.
Kyle Anderson snuck away and got the easy bucket, and he's come alive for 6 points in the second half. A big bomb. Joey Voss.
Tacking on his third tonight.
Jones a miss. Rebound yanked down. Davis in control. 47-40 Jesuit.
And the good thing about Gonzalez's rotations is he has a different group that brings so many different things.
Again, more offensive rebounding by Davis. Timeout called by Daniel Gonzalez.
Good call, Coach.
A 30-second.
Way to get on it. And you see right now we're looking at the Jesuit cheering fans.
Joey Voss with 3 threes for Davis tonight. And that is the extent of their 3-ball shooting.
Well, the adjustment for Anderson in the ball game right now for the Marauders was a good move. He's playing calm, collected. You can tell that he's worked on his game enough for his coaches to have confidence in him to get to this point. And he's handling it very well. He's obviously the tallest Marauder available. And he's taking the position really well right now, seeing how that rolls out for the rest of the quarter.
Davis will inbound baseline left. Rusanganawa snaps it in. In the paint, tied up, double team, bad pass. Shot clock by Olation off of a timeout. Turnover number 13 by the Blue Devils.
Too many plays like that for Davis where they're just lackadaisical and not knowing what's going on in the game.
Tap away, but regathered by Jones. Tough D right there, but they're going to call a foul most likely on Colin Yee. Things getting a little dicey. So Sam Daly ready to check back in for Jesuit, riding with 4 fouls.
And this is the second time that Jones and Voss kind of got tangled up into some plays. And these are 2 seniors. As you see Coach Gonzalez looking on, making sure that he's not in any more technical, weird, plays like that. So he's looking on very intense, but trying to take a deep breath because he's right here in the game.
6:10 to go. Driving layup, Standiford. It's his first bucket. It comes at a good time for Davis. He doesn't shoot much, but he is an active guard. Body up on Silva, who drives right past him and lays it home.
And you see the arm length and the wingspan that I'm talking about earlier right there on that last play.
Stanifer comes right back. (49-42).
And there's something about these top guards for Davis. Their hands are so quick on the lower end, but you gotta commend Jesuit, because the last 17 seconds of the game, they are finding Silva every possession, and he is just that good to create something out of it.
Timeout on the court. It comes with 5:25. We're still on the front side of the 4th quarter, with Jesuit holding a 7-point cushion. The closest Davis has been is 6 late in the 3rd quarter. And there's part of that excellent band contingent from Jesuit. Well, Jack Jones has done some big stuff for Jesuit. Not all that long ago, after the first of the year, he shattered 2 school records, 49 points against Franklin in a big victory. And then just 4 days later, 8 3-pointers coming against Pleasant Grove, also a school record. Bounce it low, intercepted. Taylor's got it, starts transition. Stanifer down.
Standing for 3 buckets in a row for the Davis Blue Devils.
49-46.
And here we go already. Silva's found a way to get a foul, 94 feet away from the basket. Now he's going to the free throw line.
The Blue Devils have pulled within 3 with 5 minutes to go. But Silva at the stripe. He's been murdered tonight. Sophomore sensation drops number 1. Misses the second. Up the floor. Joey Astis called for a charge as he knocks down Silva, and they have gone at it all night long.
And that was a very interesting play on the last one.
I cannot call that a good call. I can call that. No, I'm just going to say that was a
miss. That was a miss right there.
Gee whiz.
And then Davis tries to get it back on the other end with their extended pressure, but they have to be focused right now. It's a 4-point game. It's not out of reach, but those calls right there just got to be smarter, and hopefully they'll go your way the next one.
Hopefully, yeah. Jones slapped out of there by Doms, and Taylor's got the rock.
And Dom's doing what he does best.
Stanifer, a miss this time. Jones rebounds.
And Stanifer's a good shooter. We talked about this in the first half. Will just hasn't been able to knock down shots. We got to the basket now creating. Hopefully one of those buckets will fall for him.
Verga to Anderson. Little one-man weave in the backcourt. Who wants to help him? Here's Jones. Drive it strong, slapped away, and stolen. Doms has it. That's a Jesuit turnover. Up the floor, Davis. Frenetic pace. Pull up Jay on the way. Air ball wide. Stanifer. They tried to call a timeout, but no deal. Turnover.
You talk about positivity, Coach Gonzalez is one of the most positive coaches I've seen in this new era. I've never seen him flustered or upset or any type of emotion. He keeps a pretty straight face and always with a smile.
Daly to Silva, down.
This kid right here, unofficially 21 on my book. He's a big-time scorer, bright, bright, bright potential.
I got him for 22, and here's Stanifer, but it's a turnover on Davis.
And right now, Davis is trying to get all their money in threes, and you see Coach looking on right now, trying to make a rotation, keep the energy up and the defensive pressure, but don't settle for threes. You got in this game by getting offensive rebounds as well as moving the ball and getting the right opportunity. So it's not one shot that's going to get you back in the game.
Break up by Doms as he knifed in front of Daly, but Jesuit will have the rock. 3:33 to go in this one. Delta League title on the line. Jesuit a one-game lead. A travel and a turnover as Jones falls down.
Again, and it's because the Davis Blue Devil extended pressure, as well as his rotations that allows him to press this whole game because he has fresh legs coming in, and now he got a timeout.
It's a full timeout. Boy, I'll tell you, a lot of these Marauders are looking for some oxygen.
Well, they have a very small rotation. You know, that's what's going on here. You have more skilled players, smaller ball club that works really hard. And on the other side, you have the Davis Blue Devils they need all 15 of their guys. They rotate all 15 of their guys, and they want to play an extended pressure of defense. That's their bread and butter. We want to see them get more opportunities by shooting the basketball and getting attempts towards the rim.
Well, as a matter of fact, even though this game has got me by the throat, it is the end of the regular season, and next week, if you're interested in what we'll be up to, there's the answer right there, the playoffs, the Sac Joaquin section playoffs. And we're going to open up with girls coverage coming up on the 12th. So we'll throw a little suspense at you and a surprise. So you'll just have to wait it out. Stay tuned.
Surprises.
Should be good. So Rusanganwa will inbound far side for Davis, defended there by Holly. Taylor, a miss from the corner. Yee had the rebound, and they're going to call Verga for a foul.
Easy call because Davis has found a way to get position for the rebounding. Just a little push, small push, but created the opportunity for Davis to get another shot.
Rusanganwa snaps it in. Deep J from way out there and a long miss.
Their last 4 shots have been threes, Will. And they're deep. That one was well beyond the three-point line.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that. Well, Prussell, who missed that 3 at the tap out.
And I haven't seen Jesuit get it past half court.
Up the floor. Here's a leak out by Holly. High arching shot missed. Daly up for the board. Jones wide open. Down. A 3 ball.
Jones took no time knocking that 3 down after Dom's kind of got a tip on that block.
Colin Yee, Taylor. And they'll try again. Prussell. I don't understand.
I don't understand it, but Davis still got another offensive rebound. Jesuit has to box out right now. 2:40 left. They got to find a way to find the body.
Deep J buried. Colin Yee, major three ball there. 55-49.
And I like the foul. I like it. No facial expressions needed. Yee's job is to foul you hard right there, and you got to go to the free throw line and earn it.
So at the line, Jack Jones. A miss on number 1. So a reminder, at the conclusion of our ball game, we'll be announcing our players of the game. 1 standout from each team. 1 out of 2 for Jones. 56-49. Huge possession every time Davis has the rock now. Yee, pump fake, drive, feed, low. Doms, well above the rim, drops it home. And a tie-up. Held ball tie-up. Who's got the arrow?
It's going to Davis.
Inbound, pump fake, here he comes. Down, Doms. Silva takes on 2 defenders and scores and draws a foul.
This kid is different. He's different. He has a spark. He has the mojo. You see, when he's not in the game, Jesuit is just not the same.
Take another look.
And you see right here, the wingspan, his length. Look at how he reaches through and grabs the contact, focuses and finishes.
Rusangawa called for the foul. Silva to the stripe. He's running with 24 points right now. No good on number 1. Key possession right here, 1:45 to go. Taylor with the rock. Now Yee. Wheel and deal. Wow. What a play by Joey Voss. Jones commits the foul. He's got 3.
And actually, they just locked Jones at 4 in the official book.
(58-55). The free throw short. Look at Doms. Follow up missed. Tough luck. Great rebounding effort. Davis within 3. 1:25 to go. Silva through traffic. Jones fires and misses. On the run, Doms. 1:15 to go. Taylor, a miss. 1 and done, no rebounders. Up court relay goes to Jones. Less than a minute. Time getting tight. 3-point game. Jesuits got the rock, trying to hold on to the lead. Verga. Daly. Jones. 9 on the shot clock. Here he comes. He traveled from here to there. No call. Anderson down. A corner three. Back at the other end and missed 3 on the run. Rebound Silva. Here he comes. Now conscious of the time and the clock and draws a foul from Yee. So to the stripe, Silva. Got it. So the Blue Devils call a timeout, a full. It comes with 22 seconds left, and they're looking at a 61-55 score. This one has been a dandy. Jesuit hanging on. After one, it was 17-10 Jesuit. At the half, 29-21 Jesuit. After 3, 45-37. So their leads were 7, 8, and 8 after each quarter. Well, I'll tell you, this Davis team, I would not want to play them.
No. They are competitive. It's all good out, but tonight, Silva just stood out with the numbers. It kind of was the Achilles heel to Davis tonight just because his numbers were so much bigger than everybody else.
1 out of 2. He's got 26 in the game. Drive it strong, a kick out. Rusanganwa, a miss from 3-point range. 1 and done. Tap away by Yee. Taylor's got it. Corner 3, short. And that will do it. A hard-earned victory by Jesuit against a tough, determined, and courageous Davis Blue Devils ball club. A well-earned victory and a tough loss by the count of 63-55 in a humdinger of a regular season final. As Jesuit claims the championship of the Delta League with a tough victory tonight at Golden One Center. Stay with us. When we return, we'll have our post-game segment filled with all kinds of goodies, including interviews with our players of the game.
I'm Ferdinand. You look at me and think big. You think scary, but I'm a little misunderstood. Sorry, I almost killed you. You've all been misunderstood. not a fighter.
I don't understand that at all.
Kids with learning and attention issues like dyslexia and ADHD are misunderstood too. Take the time to understand.
Best plan ever!
With the right support, everyone can reach their full potential because you can't judge a bull by his cover. Learn more at understood.org.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
The verdict is in, and the decision is final this evening in downtown Sacramento at the Golden One Center, where tonight, in a battle for the Delta League crown, the Jesuit Marauders hold on and withstand a fierce push by the Davis Blue Devils to prevail this evening by a count of 63-55 in a ball game that was filled with countless thrills, big plays, and certainly a crowd-pleasing ball game in all regards. Our players of the game have been selected, and I think both of these young men were exemplary this evening. Issa Silva of the Jesuit Marauders, a 26-point game high for this talented sophomore that really was the driving force, the focal point of this Jesuit victory. And Joey Asta coming through big as a spark. 12 points tonight for the Davis Blue Devils. And our Lauren Goodman is standing by with our players of the game. Lauren?
Well, thank you, Will. Right now, I'm here with the two standouts, one for Davis, one for Jesuit. First, for Jesuit Davis player of the game, Joey Asta. You owned it on the rebounds tonight, playing really big. What was the spark that gave for your team?
I was just trying to give my team energy and help them out as much as I could. And I think that there's other people that got a lot of rebounds too, and that just shows that we were fighting. So yeah, we just wanted this one.
Now, I know it's big playing at Golden One, but how much fun did you have out there playing with your team tonight?
It was a lot of fun. It's a really cool experience, and yeah, we've all been looking forward to this all year. It was just a really cool experience.
Now, I know things didn't go your way tonight, tough loss, but you guys are getting prepared for the playoffs, and you have a couple of days in between that. How are you guys going to take this win and build on it to get ready for the playoffs?
We have a lot of things to learn. Like, we can improve on some of our defense, just finishing in general. We just have a lot of things to learn, and passing harder and stuff like that will improve before playoffs.
Well, good game today, Joey, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Now, for Jesuit, I have the standout. Now, you had 26 points tonight on the books. They couldn't stop you in any type of way. What is your planning like and your preparation like coming into tonight's game?
I just try to stay in the flow of the game and play through my teammates and trust them and get points off that and just play in the flow of the offense and play on time.
Now, I know your role has grown a lot since last year, just a young sophomore, but how has that responsibility made you mature in this season?
Yeah, it's been tough. I've had growing pains, still having growing pains, but slowly coach is helping me and my teammates are helping me adapt to that role. And
now, I know tonight is a big win, especially at Golden One. How does it feel to get the league championship at Golden One tonight?
It's relieving. There were some kinks in the Sheldon's forfeits, but I'm still really happy with how we stuck together through adversity and stuck to our principles and won good games.
Now you guys have a really young team, including yourself. How do you guys plan and prep for playoffs with this little time in between?
We just try to we're gonna try to stay together, stay as a unit, not get too down, and not get too up, and stick to our offense, and that's all we could do from there.
Well, you play lights out tonight. Can't wait to see you in the playoffs. Thank you, Issa. Now I'm here with first-time head coach Tim Kelly. Now today your team played extremely well, including the guy that was just standing next to me. What did you see from your team tonight?
You know, I thought the game got ugly for a little bit. Davis plays really hard, so a lot of credit to them that, you know, they play really hard, and they've been like that all year on film, and the first time we saw them, they do a really good job. Our guys just kind of stuck with it, and that's what they've been doing all year. They just kind of find a way to win, and it's not always pretty, and they just keep plugging away, and they never give up, so they're a fun group to coach.
Now, Coach, I got to ask you about a moment in the game. You guys came out in the third quarter. You made an adjustment and went to Anderson. Anderson played big for you guys, even hit a clutch three at the end in the corner. How was that confidence in going to him, and how did you get to that decision?
Well, Kyle's been great for us all year, and part of what's great about our team is that we've got a whole variety of guys, and guys are ready and willing to step up at any moment, and they're always ready. Kyle, tonight we went with him. We needed some rebounding, and so we need a little bit more size out there, and Kyle's a great presence on the defensive end also. And yeah, he hit a big three for us. That was pretty special for him, and a moment he'll probably never forget.
Of course, at Golden One, and then just believing in yourself as a coach and as a player is always going to transcend. And tonight, you guys had a really, really growing moments, difficult, like you talked about. Yeah. Coach, what do you see planning for your team going forward and getting ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, so we always talked about all year long, a theme for us has just been to win the next game and continue to get better. And so I think that continues to be our plan. We'll find out who we get matched up with in the playoffs. We'll start to scout them. And we'll just talk about winning that game. And we'll worry about whatever's after that if we get to the next game after that. I don't think that we've played our best basketball yet. I think we're young, and we've got a lot of room for growth. And I keep telling these guys, it's time. We're at the end of the year. It's time to put it together and start playing our best basketball. But it's still out there. We haven't played a good, complete game yet.
Well, tonight we saw you guys put it together really well. Coach, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
And good luck on the rest of the season. Will, back to you.
Thank you, Lauren. Well, certainly first-year head coach Tim Kelly has to be thrilled with the victory, but he also sees the future and the capability of this ball club once the maturation factor kicks in and these young guys have some more experience under their belt. But tonight, they were clutch enough to forge a victory against a relentless Davis Blue Devil ball club whose pressure never let up. And as a result, we had an intense playoff-like intensity here and just a terrific ball game for spectators and for us as well. It was the kind of a game we like to call, and just tip of the cap to both teams for the intensity they brought forward in this game and surely showing and demonstrating their desire given what was on the line, Lauren. But again, the sophomore led the way for the big win.
Sophomore stood out, and he's so humble and respectful, and he put himself and his team in a good situation to be successful, and that's why you see how they played tonight.
Well, for a modest guy, he does have leadership qualities. He takes the lead. He is not reluctant, and though there's some seniors on the team with more experience, like Jones, for instance, and Sam Daly, there's a sophomore there that's going to be heard from every single game.
There's something about the young talent in Sacramento. We've always known that we've had talent, but these freshmen and these sophomores have really developed, and they're coming ready to ball. They're not as we need to put them on freshmen or we need to put them on JV. These are stars on varsity.
A quick look at individual scoring tonight, which certainly was crucial for Jesuit. Isa Silva, 26 points, equally split. 13 in the first half, 13 in the second. Next in line, Jack Jones, not his best game, but he hit 12 of his 15 in the second half and had 3 threes on the night. 8 points for Daly, hardworking, all of that in the first half. And 9 off the bench, as you brought up in the post-game interview. Kyle Anderson, 9 points, all after the intermission. 3 for Holly on a 3-ball, and just 2 points for the usual higher-scoring Brandon Rutherford, who we did not see much in the second half. And at the foul line, just 12 out of 21, though, for the Marauders. So that could have left the gate open. For Davis, 16 points to lead the way by Aiden Doms, including a nasty slam and some other high-leaping acrobatic moves. And 12 for player of the game, Joey Asta, 10 of those in the second half. 11 for Joey Voss, including 3 threes. Half a dozen for Standifer, played tough on the point. 5 off the bench for Colin Yee. 4 off the bench for Tilmatine, all from the foul line on the night. 7 of 10 from the stripe. So Jesuit got 11 more free throws in a ball game that was decided by 8 points. Certainly a big factor. But the bigger picture is Jesuit wins the Delta League, and I admired Silva for making mention of the Sheldon forfeits. I thought that was something that was a mature comment there. And Davis, tough luck on the loss, but they will be formidable come the playoffs.
Oh, without a doubt. Both of these teams are going to make some noise. They're going to rattle some things, and don't be surprised if you see them late in the playoffs.
I won't be, and I'll remember you said that. So we want to remind you one more time, we had a ball here tonight at Golden One Center for our 3rd consecutive year of televising a doubleheader, a girls-boys doubleheader here on Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week. And we will move on. Tuesday, we'll open playoff coverage here in the Sac Joaquin section, and we'll open with a girls game, but you'll have to wait because the selection committee won't put it together till Saturday, and then Lauren will be a key figure in determining which key matchup we decide to select, and then you will be the beneficiaries of that. But tonight at Golden One, Jesuit takes home the Delta League crown with a hard-fought, well-earned 63-55 victory over the valiant Davis High Blue Devils. So for Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week broadcast crew, many thanks to those who took care of our broadcast arrangements here at Golden One Center. Tip of the cap to those gentlemen. And a reminder that the hometown sports game of the week is a special sports presentation of Access Sacramento in association with Play-by-Play Sports Productions. For Lauren Goodman, Game Director Nick Dunn, and the entire hometown sports game of the week broadcast crew, I'm Will James. We thank you for joining us tonight. And of course, as always, look forward to the next occasion when we can cross your path. So long, everyone.
This program from Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week is available for purchase on DVD. For more information, call Access Sacramento, 916-456-8600, extension 0. This has been a Hometown Sports Game of the Week broadcast from Access Sacramento. Major underwriting support this season for Hometown Sports Game of the Week on Access Sacramento is provided by the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. Access Sacramento also thanks Sharif Jewelers, fine jewelers since 1932. Sharif Jewelers, a longtime sponsor of community television. And Folsom Lake Honda, a proud sponsor of Access Sacramento's Hometown TV and Game of the Week, and a partner in our community. Folsom Lake Honda.